Up the hills, through the forests, I travelled for miles to see this ancient puzzle. I'd heard stories from wise old owls, but needed to separate the facts from the fiction, the myths from the legends.
Hello? Roger that.
Almost a mile in total length, there was only one way. See it to believe it. Hundreds of years old, in a medieval market town, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the world's largest turf maze.
Is that it? Unlike traditional mazes with choices and dead ends, Saffron Walden Turf Maze contains just one path that winds and twists its way to the middle. Sure, follow the path, reach the centre. Sounds easy, but what if I told you that this medieval marvel contains 1 mile of pathway across its compact space of just 100 feet in diameter? These impressive figures are backed up by this humble sign which says it's the largest in England. Not true, actually the world. It's the world's largest turf maze, and you wouldn't think it, considering it's pretty small, really. I was expecting a bit better, to be honest. But fun fact, the bar isn't that high, because in England there are only 8 surviving turf mazes in all of the land. And this is probably turf maze country. So in the world, there's probably about 20, I don't know, but it's probably not many. So if this is the biggest, it's cool, it's impressive, but a bit misleading. While the exact origin of the maze remains something of a local mystery, we know it at least dates back to the 17th century, with the earliest written record of it dating back to 1699. So, admittedly, I say 17th century, skin of its teeth, but 17th century nonetheless. And in that written record, it was already dedicated an ancient monument. So it's got to have at least been a few decades old at that point. So God knows when it was first made, but it's getting on a bit. Fun fact, local tradition holds that children would walk to the centre whilst reciting a specific rhyme or prayer without making a mistake. If they did so successfully, they would have their wish granted. What would you wish for? I'd wish for more wishes. Unlucky. Whee. Unlucky, mate. Oh.
Featuring a complex layout with 17 circuits connecting to form a continuous path, the total walking distance to the centre and back is approximately 1,570 yards. That's nearly a mile of concentrated contemplation.
And mazes like this weren't just trivial puzzles or kiddie games, they represented a symbolic pilgrimage, not dissimilar to the trip to Jerusalem that some made, if you will, with the centre representing enlightenment or even salvation, and the complex winding pathway representing life's ebbs and flows. Quite deep compared to today's buckaroo or operation. College boys. Saffron Walden Turf Maze, for me, is a metaphor. In this fast-paced digital world, perhaps there is something valuable about slowing down and playing the game. The game that offers no shortcuts or algorithms to optimise your journey. Just the simple challenge of staying the course until you reach the centre, your goal. Boys and girls, hear me when I say, never give up. Ever. Until next time.